answer any questions for you, sir? You seem very interested in the police department. Anything I can do to help you?
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. You don't have any questions? Anything I can answer?
No, I didn't
about
call
the
you
police
guys.
department?
I didn't call you guys.
No.
I mean, maybe he did.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, we've had calls for you, that's all.
Got a cop caller here, guys.
Got in my window and started.
Sir, why don't you tell him the truth that you actually turned around in your car and made a U-turn and you drove up to me? Why don't you tell him that part? Tell him that part. Tell him that part. Because I got everything recorded.
So, this guy's harassing.
Sir, I'm 1,000 feet away from you.
Because he was standing in the window of my car. So then he went over here and started doing something over here. So I took my camera out, moved over here, and started filming him to let him know that somebody was watching. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would keep. Does this seem normal to you?
People take pictures all day long, brother. It's a camera. Just like you were doing to me.
He's talking to him right now.
That's okay. Free speech.
Yeah, but I can tell you if they're in the middle of a conversation that you don't interfere with them. Because right now he's talking to a police officer
And
that might be a criminal matter. So
what would be the
talking
offense?
of interfering with them?
No, I'm not interfering. It's free speech.
Yes, if you start
Would
yelling
you like me to
at them,
stand here? I'll stand back. Will that
Sure.
make you happier?
That's perfect. What I'm saying is if you start yelling at that person,
I'm not yelling. I'm speaking. I'm speaking
were
so you can
just
hear
yelling
me.
at
I'm
him.
not yelling.
if you're yelling at this individual while he's trying to talk to a police officer, you're interfering with him reporting possibly a crime. So that's 148. That's
Well, write me up for it then. I'll see you in court, brother.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm just informing
I was
you.
recording peacefully. He approached me. He literally came down, drove over here with his camera. That's the only reason I started recording him.
So I understand that you're here. You're testing out your First Amendment rights.
Yeah. So what's the deal? Why would you threaten me with that?
Because you have every right to stand here and record.
And I have a right to speak, and I'm not going to stop because you want me to.
Until
If he
you
wants to make a
interfere.
police report, I can talk over you. I can talk over him. He can go inside. He can go inside the office and file a report. There's no expectation of privacy in here. I'm 15 feet away. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. It's not a disturbance. No, it's free speech. You can't make a lawful activity, a constitutionally protected activity, a crime.
When you interfere with a police investigation, it
No, stop it. Stop it. You're looking silly, man.
well,
3979 McClure, K McClure. Is it K or K? K McClure is acting silly.
I don't mind you walking.
No, I don't want you to say that I attack you and then you arrest me and.
You're on camera. You're on
Yeah, that's what I'm
my
saying.
camera.
You never know what happens to your camera or what you do.
So things go wrong with our cameras.
I'm not saying you personally. I'm not saying you ever did that. I'm just saying that in general, I don't know what's going to happen to it.
Would you like a case receipt card?
Yeah, if you got one, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
I'll
it.
have one filled out for you. So this is an event for the 2 calls for service today involving you.
Okay,
So
I'm going to back up just for my safety.
sounds good. If you have any questions, you can feel free to talk to me. Just let them do their thing, okay?
Yeah, let him.
Sounds great.
But just don't impede on my free speech, though.
You're doing great right now.
Gotcha.
I'm just asking.
Do you have a personal business card by any chance?
I don't carry them with me.
Got it. You're the sergeant?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that I.
Okay, guys, so hopefully this gentleman gets educated on our First Amendment. I literally walked past him. He made a U-turn, approached me, recording me. Then he got upset when I started recording him back. It's kind of silly, guys. And nothing wrong with being a concerned citizen.
There's a lot
In
of
his
misunderstanding out there.
opinion, he thinks it's suspicious with a guy my age and my shape walking around in broad daylight around a police building where they got tasers, they got guns. I mean, even if I tried to run, guys, I wouldn't make it 10 feet. So, I mean, it's crazy, man. I can't imagine the world, living in his world. Can you imagine going to Disneyland or the beach or something?
Yeah.
And we got 4858.
He said a lot of people do it, like they record them in his car.
It's just silly, man.
Well, it is. It's silly. There's a lot of misunderstanding about what's legal and what's not legal about recording.
Yeah.
Most of the time, everything about it is legal, right? Public place.
Yeah.
There's no expectations of privacy, right? However,
Come on, man. You're doing good.
However-
You're doing good.
yep. The
Keep it
problem-
that way. Keep it that way.
The issue is that people get upset, right?
Yeah.
That is just the nature of human beings.
No,
right?
I get it.
When people get recorded, whether it's lawful or unlawful, people get.
I
annoyed.
understand completely
and
on
so
that.
people tend to abandon the rules and they get upset. Right?
The funny
And
thing is, I wasn't even recording him though, and he went out of his way to get into my recording session. That's like jumping in a swimming pool and saying, hey, I don't want to get wet. It's just silly.
But it happens, right?
That's just my opinion, man.
It is.
I come in peace, man. I'm not here to harm anyone or stalk anyone. When I was recording people, I don't follow them to their cars.
Right.
You
So,
know,
normally,
I don't go over fences or.
But that's a great point, because recently we've had several people enter our secure campus.
When you say, you mean here or you mean
Yes.
some? Oh, okay.
No, here. So people have either jumped the fence.
I was if you
right
meant like
after
your training facility over there on like Monterey or whatever you meant.
our police department, where all
Gotcha.
of our dispatchers are, and so
Not very smart criminals, I guess, if that's what their intent was. I don't know if they're just trying to get out of the weather, but if they have criminal intent, that's not the smartest idea.
It's very unnerving. So we will get calls because we don't know. We don't know what your intent is until someone like me comes over here and sees that you're just exercising your First Amendment rights, and then we're all good. But until then, we have to assume the worst until we investigate.
Well, let's not assume they're worse, man. Let's give their. We're
have
supposed
to.
to be innocent until proven guilty.
Innocent until proven guilty, but a police officer has to assume the worst to be prepared for the worst.
But if you get a call with a guy with a camera, what would be that worst? With all that, like you said, you knew what I was doing. You've been obviously educated. Either seen the videos or you've been educated. Yep. You know, maybe you've had meetings or emails. I don't know how you guys communicate it, but at some point you've had some type of training or communication about it. So when you get a call for, there's a guy out there in broad daylight with a big boomstick, a camera, just walking around peacefully with a battery pack, you know, just recording, you're like, okay, it's just one of those pesky camera guys. Code 4, we're good. Let's go interact because we have to. We got a call, but at that point, hey, we're good.
And that's a great point. The last thing you said. At that point, we are good.
Once you realize it's just a camera guy, though.
But until I get here, I don't know what your intent is. I don't know if you're armed. I don't know what's going on until I get here and I see that you're who you are, and we're all good. So again, that's why I say we have to plan for the worst, because I don't want to show
And going back to the free speech, you know, I just got to, intervene on that. And hey, we can agree to disagree, and it is what it is. Physical speech, a First Amendment protected activity, cannot be considered interference. Interference is a physical offense. Now, if I go up to the point where I'm yelling in his ear where he can't do anything, but for me speaking loud enough so he can hear me from 15, 20 feet away, that's free speech, brother. And I'll do it all day long. If you'd like to prove a point, I can do it right now. And if you want to write me a citation for misdemeanor, felony, whatever, I'm not sure what it is, we'll go to court and we'll battle it out.
My point
That's
is
not
not
my
to
intention. I'm just saying.
I understand.
I'm trying to have a cordial conversation.
I don't take the bait when people challenge
It's not
me.
bait. It's not bait.
It's
just a fact. It's a fact.
I don't take the bait when someone challenges me to write or an arrest or a citation to prove a point. I can use my words just like you, and I can educate.
I appreciate that. Honestly, I do appreciate that. I wish more officers thought that way, because some will let their emotions or the ego get to them. So, like you said, you're law enforcement, not feelings enforcement.
But exactly. But we're also not AI. We'll be replaced by robots, and then nobody gets under the robot's skin, right?
Yeah.
Nobody pushes the robot's buttons until.
Or they're trained to just not care and just violate our rights. Who knows?
Could be.
But again, me just communicating with him, like I said, saying that free speech is interference is absolutely 100% preposterous, unless I'm doing it to the point where you literally just cannot do anything. But there's no expectation of privacy out here. So if you want a private conversation, you take them inside one of the little rooms in there, you take them into your car, you take them somewhere, but not on the sidewalk, man. Come on.
So that's where we're splitting hairs, where you're saying it.
I will agree to disagree then.
That's right. Where you and I are agreeing, but then disagreeing, because you're saying I'm not interfering with him unless I walked up to him and started yelling at him.
Well, that could be a disturbance then.
So what's the difference between standing here and yelling at him?
Well, the difference is I wasn't yelling. I was speaking loud enough so he could hear me from that distance.
And interrupting what they were.
Interrupting is not a crime. Interrupting someone is not a crime.
If you're interfering
No,
with
sir.
an investigation.
No, sir.
Okay. Well, there's something for you.
I would challenge you that left and right, day and night, 24/7.
And you're welcome to ask your viewers what they think.
I will.
The cameraman demonstrates a thorough understanding of the First Amendment, standing firm when confronted for engaging in a lawful, constitutionally protected activity. His composure and quick thinking shine as he transforms every interaction into a powerful lesson in transparency and accountability. Faced with individuals who either lack understanding or are uncomfortable with being held accountable, he remains calm and respectful, even as tensions escalate. His ability to maintain his stance without resorting to aggression is both impressive and inspiring. The reactions of those in the video are both ironic and revealing. Watching individuals respond with their own comeback of shame underscores the double standards at play. Their discomfort with being recorded raises an important question. If you're conducting public business, why fear public scrutiny? The cameraman's persistence in exposing these contradictions is not just commendable, but essential in upholding the principles of transparency. Interactions with law enforcement add another layer to this narrative. While some officers seem misinformed or defensive, others, like the sergeant who engages in a respectful dialogue, exemplify how such encounters should be handled. These moments of mutual understanding and education stand out as a reminder of the importance of informed and professional public service. A special shout out to the creator for his fearless dedication to educating the public about their rights. His ability to turn tense moments into teachable ones, paired with his persistence and wit, sets a high standard for activism in action. Let's continue.
Excuse me? I don't need an egg.
I can't hear you.
I don't need any help.
Okay. What are you up to?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer what?
I don't answer questions.
Well, what are you doing here on the town hall property?
This is public accessible, isn't it?
I just want to know what you're doing here.
Well, I don't answer questions. Can't tell if that's push to start or not. They got all the fancy bells and whistles in there. I mean, that's nice.
What are you doing? Are you okay? Hey, I'm talking to you. I said, are you okay?
I don't answer questions. You know, you can get a lot better picture if you turn it sideways. You don't want it to be in the, you want it to be in the landscape mode, not the portrait mode. Could I have your name and badge number? Are you refusing to identify? Sir? Are you refusing to identify?
Right after this, cameraman called the number to get this officer's name and badge number, mentioning that he refused to identify. Eventually, police department sent an officer, and guess who it was?
Okay, what is it you want?
I was requesting your name and badge number.
What do you want?
Isn't it your policy to identify?
What do you want? Why are you hanging around the police department taking pictures?
Is it not your policy to identify?
Listen, I just talked to the chief of police. She said if you want to talk to a supervisor, you have to come back Monday or tomorrow.
So are you...
The supervisor you want to talk to is on tomorrow.
Oh, but I want your name and badge number.
Okay, you give me yours and I'll give you mine.
I don't have to. This isn't your policy to identify? By law, I don't have to.
What is your name?
901-151 says I do not need to identify it unless you have articulable, reasonable suspicion that I have committed a crime or I'm going to.
So what do you want?
I want your name and badge number.
Why do you want it?
Because then is it your policy to identify?
Well, I want to know why you want
I don't need a reason. I'm a citizen.
it. If you want to talk to a supervisor,
So are you refusing to give me your name and badge number?
I'm telling you, the supervisor is not on right now.
Well, I'm not asking about the supervisor. You keep on talking about the supervisor. I'm asking for your name and badge number.
It's Officer Cole.
And what is your badge number?
Have been.
What's that?
58.
Thank you very much.
Okay, time to leave.
Is this not publicly accessible?
It's not good. You have to admit, this is really strange. Where you're hanging around the police department, taking photos.
Is it not publicly accessible?
It is. But I'm suggesting you come back later when the police department's open. Right now it's closed.
All right, I'll wait till you leave.
And then you're gonna leave?
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. What's that? I don't answer questions.
You leave
You're here to serve the community, sir.
What, do you live in this community? That's what I'm asking.
I don't answer questions.
All right, so if I leave, you're going to leave?
Once you're on your way, I'll finish up taking out my my footage, and I'll eventually be on my way.
Did you walk?
I don't answer questions.
Did you drive?
I don't answer questions.
Shout out to Shockwolf News and others who continue to hold public officials accountable through peaceful and lawful documentation. An officer's refusal to provide their name and badge number during a public interaction isn't just unprofessional, it undermines transparency and accountability. Let's clarify the legal context. While the officer claimed they didn't need to identify themselves unless there was reasonable suspicion, that standard applies to citizens, not officers. Public employees, particularly those in law enforcement, are generally required to provide their name and badge number when requested. This expectation aligns with the principles of accountability under the First and Fourth Amendments. Despite this, the videographer handled the situation calmly, asserting their rights and documenting everything. This footage serves as invaluable evidence of the officer's failure to follow departmental policy. Florida Statute 901.151, known as the Stop and Frisk Law, protects citizens from being forced to identify themselves without reasonable suspicion, a fact the officer either misunderstood or ignored. In the end, the officer's reluctance to cooperate only highlights the need for public oversight of law enforcement. Let's keep going.
Can I ask, is there a specific reason for your...
Well, there's always a reason, but I'm not going to share it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be on my way. Have a good day.
You're going to stay here for a second.
Are you detaining me?
Yes. They have a very legitimate reason. Can you explain that to me? Or you don't care to explain that? Can I see your identification, please?
Have I broken a law?
I don't know, but people take things very seriously when it comes to public safety and military safety, and if you've been walking around the property photographing things, I don't think it's unreasonable for me to ask. Now, you asked me a few questions when I got here for my name and badge number, and I was more than willing to provide that with you.
Which I believe you're required to do.
Yep.
I'm not.
Well, if we have reason to believe you may be involved in criminal activity,
you need a reasonable, articulable suspicion that I am, or I'm about to commit a crime to be able to detain me.
So what are you up to?
So what am I being detained for?
For identification purposes.
In order to ID me, I had to have broken a law.
This activity on 23rd Street, Brooklyn Drive, all with one male. Okay. So here's the thing. You can tell me who you are, and I can have you on your way very easily, and you can.
Here's the thing, at this point in time, it's an illegal detainment because I have broken no law. Okay. I'm in the process of breaking no law, and I intend to break no law. You have no suspicions of any of those three. Okay. So therefore, you have no right to detain me or try to ID me.
That might be what you think.
That's what I know.
But you can tell me, and I can get you on your way.
Am I being detained, or am I free to go?
No, you are not free to go.
Okay. I exercise my right to remain silent. I told you I'm exercising my right to remain silent.
Set your cameras down.
No, I have every right to record.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now, and you are going to follow my commands, or you're going to go to jail. I'm going to detain you in handcuffs.
Are you his supervisor?
No, I'm the supervisor.
Can I get your supervisor,
Turn around,
please?
Put your hands behind your back.
This is an illegal detainment. Go to the ground. Put it down.
Comply.
I'm not resisting.
Resisting. Yes, you are.
I am not at all. Nothing is tense. I'm completely loose.
You got his arm behind his back?
Yep.
I'm coming back. Sure hope you didn't damage your cameras.
It's an illegal search. I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my person or property.
Arrest, so
Arrest for what?
Based on the U.S. Constitution, we have the right to search you under search incident to arrest.
What are you arresting me for?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what?
Legal process.
What legal process?
So
what?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what? I broke no laws. You were investigating nothing.
It's suspicious activity
and
when you're
what,
photographing.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious activity, a misdemeanor or a felony, Sergeant? Which one is it? You're now illegally searching my backpack.